fellow late night viewers, and this is the Midnight Channel. I'm your host, Azazel, except it's not.
And I'm your co-host. I'm just the co-host.
He has no name.
I don't.
Tonight, we're reading, as you probably saw in the title, 18 plus fanfics. I mean, I'm 20 years old, so I get to read these. Unlike you, you're not.
I'm only freshly 18. I don't know if I'm ready for this one.
Like, I like how we have a crowd going.
I know. They're all ready. They want to.
They want
really
it.
Hear.
Yeah, they're just gacking for it.
Gacking.
They're just glocking in the gash.
Just, perfect. Well, that'll be my cum effect.
He's just gagging for it.
It's P5 themed.
Shit, hold up. This shall be my nut thing too.
Alright, I'm gonna get a yellow one for the P4.
I need to get a white one.
If I could fucking find one. Damn, where the firework? Okay. Yellow. Oh, that's what's
White.
This is the actual color of common.
Alright, you have the story ready?
Yeah, I have it up right here.
Alright.
How are we gonna do it?
I got this.
Alright.
Run for your lives! Ryuji screamed as the gang ran as fast as they could down the train tracks. The fucking train tracks! This is getting
Shouldn't Mona be driving?
Yeah, but apparently he's tired.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know.
Fucking
Behind them was their worst nightmare. The Reaper. You know, that one enemy in Persona 5. Or in all Persona series. The monster was hot on their group's tail. It was just really hot. It was just really hot.
This Reaper is so hot.
Yo, just explosive nutting. The monster was hot on the group's tail, ready to kill the Phantom Thieves. Akira has gotten a request by Mishima and had taken the gang along in order to turn the heart of another. Oh shit, fuck. While they succeeded their mission, they'd taken too long by defeating the Shadow. No sooner than Ryuji letting out a big whoop to celebrate their victory when they heard the ominous sound of chains rattling. Oh shit.
You know what that means?
Hell yeah. Oh, one more thing.
The fuck was that? Oh, right.
Because that's a thing too. It's getting saucy. Morgana was too excited to transform into his vehicle mode, so they had no choice.
Exhausted. He was just. Oh wait, never mind. I read that wrong.
He was too exhausted to transform into his vehicle mode, so they had no choice but to make a run for it. Haru gave a fleeting glance back and gasped.
It's gaining on us! She
screamed. The others hustled and tried to run faster. An looked to the ready Morgana.
Mona! Can't you transform it?
Huffing, the cartoonish cat merely shook his head as he ran.
No! I'm too exhausted!
I like how we can't really like scream this time because it's like late. My mom's
family's trying to sleep, but I'm just gonna be reading Persona fanfic.
Yeah. The group came to a fork in the path. Akira pointed at it, knowing that there was only one way to the Void Reaper. Split up! He darted to the path.
Split up!
I'll read Akira. Various reasons. Okay, I just want to be the main character for once.
Be the main character in your own story. You can do it.
I got this. Alright. Akira pointed at it, knowing that there was only one way to avoid the Reaper. This is split up. He darted to the path on the left, not knowing how many of his teammates followed him. He heard huffing behind him and saw On running behind him. The others? They went to the right. I saw the Reaper just standing there. I don't think he knows which one of us to go after. She ran alongside Akira as they hurried along, their faces covered in sweat. I don't know how much longer I could run. Then they heard the sound of rattling chains.
Oh my god.
Your turn.
Both Phantom Thieves turned to see the Reaper barreling towards them. Joker! Please tell me this doesn't lead to a dead end. The teens rounded a corner and gasped when they saw the stairs.
Up there. Hurry.
With the Reaper hot on their tails, Akira and On dashed up the stairs towards the next floor of mementos. Oh shit, my cat's being a bitch. Hold up. Hey, stop biting that. What the hell is wrong with you?
Sorry, you said cat.
Or what? Morgana.
It's Morgana.
What was that? As they reached the top, they heard the anger clicking of the Reaper's chains rattling. The creature, angry at having been denied its prey. It took Akira and On a moment to catch their breath, panting for air. They looked around and saw that they were in a safe zone.
We made it! Oh man, we made it. I was really scared for a second.
Anne breathed, her face covered in sweat. Akira reached into his pocket, pulled out his phone.
We did it. But what about everyone else?
After a moment, wait, I thought their phones didn't work. You know what, fuck it. After a moment, Ryuji picked up on his end. Dude, are you and Panther okay?
We're fine, Skull.
Akira replied as he gave a thumbs up to On.
How are you guys holding up?
We made it to the lower floor. No arm on a flipped, and we saw the Reaper take off after you.
Sitting down on the train bench beside the safe zone, Akira leaned back. We'll wait for you up here. We're 2 floors above you. Morgana's voice came in. It might be a while, Joker. The Reaper has a tendency to patrol the floor while trying to seek out its prey. It might be a while before we come back up to meet you guys. Just hold tight until we get there. But wait! Oh. But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
The Flex Seal family of products. Please sponsor me.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
You know what? I'm kicking my cat out of my room.
You're just gonna kick your cat?
I'm gonna kick him.
Just like, here.
Kicked.
Fuck you, cat.
I'm just kidding.
But wait, On injected.
Turn around.
Scooting close to Akira on the bench, her body pressed against Akira's, making him uncomfortable. Shit.
This is it.
This is it. If you stay too long on that floor, wouldn't the Reaper come after you? She pointed. Don't worry, Lady On. We're right by the entrance. If it shows up again, we'll just bolt to the stairs. Yusuke was next to chime in. The floors you're on is a safe zone. Just rest there and wait for us.
Indeed.
Indeed. Alright. Alright, Akira said. He was glad that his friends were level-headed. Most of them. Panther and I will wait for you here. He hung up and pocketed his smartphone. Laying back with his back against the wall, he let out a loud sigh. I'm beat. Taking off her red panther mask, On did the same thing and leaned back, fanning herself. Same. That was too close. I think I've burned a week's worth of calories with that sprint. Well, we're alive. That's all that matters. Your turn.
For minutes, the two thieves sat on the bench and cooled down. After their exhausting mad dash, Akira took off his mask and set it to the side, opening a few buttons on his coat to let the cold air of the mystic train station cool him down. Continuing to fan herself, On laid her head on Akira's shoulder. You're lucky your suit has layers. If I pulled down my zipper, I'd be exposing my boobs to everyone.
Her boobs.
She hooked the fabric that exposed her cleavage and pulled, trying to air her boobs out. Fighting in latex makes me sweat like crazy. Akira chuckled. Delicious.
Continue.
Akira chuckled.
Oh yeah, wait, Akira chuckled. You didn't seem to have a problem with it when you gained your persona at Kamoshida's castle.
He pointed out, playfully. Laughing, the blonde looked up at her leader. Better than what Kamoshida's shadow of me was wearing. God! What a pervert.
Yeah, you said that. You could say that again.
Laugh away the memory of the encounter with Aunt Shadow, dressed in a skimpy bikini and cat ears, made Akira blush. Seeing the blush on Akira's face, Aunt narrowed her eyes. Joker, what are you thinking about? She teased, knowingly.
Oh, nothing.
Akira quickly said in his defense, shifting his legs to hide the result of the perverted image.
Oh, my turn. Shit, sorry for the fireworks. Aunt's eyes gleamed as she saw the blushing look on her friend's face before chuckling. Tee hee hee. Oh my gosh, so quirky. Turning her head while continuing to fan herself. Oh, that was the same sentence.
Jeez, it's so cold, yeah, I'm burning up.
She whined.
Say, Akira,
she said while turning her back to the black-haired boy.
What do you think of my outfit anyway?
Why do you ask?
Well, everyone else has given me their opinion. Haru says it fits my personality. Yusuke said that it's a latex piece of artwork.
Indeed.
Perverted as fuck. Saying how I look like a red cat. Makoto made a comment about how I should hope to never be seen in public in this. Futaba said it's hot as fuck. And I look like an internet meme.
Hey, Ryuji?
How do you think that numbskull is?
She said deadpanned. Numbskull. I mean, there's also a numbskull down there too.
Yo.
Gotta get some real water up in this bitch. Good point. Akira stared at Anne's suit, and he couldn't help but feel his blood rush south to his dong. You know, just it went down and then just made it go up. During the battle, while exploring with the others, he didn't really take much time to consider her outfit. But now they were alone, he knew one thing. Auden really looked good in that outfit. That skin-tight suit made of all of Anne's curves show, with her heels and her cat tail dangling behind her, because that's definitely not a butt plug.
Totally.
Yeah. With her heels and cat length, she looked quite exotic. in the window of her breast didn't leave much to the imagination. This is it.
This is it.
This is it. Akira realized he was becoming tongue-tied from staring at On's outfit. He was constantly shifting his legs to not show his friends his hardening erection.
Oh, shit,
But was it
here
becoming a losing battle? Looks really good on you, he said, his face getting redder and redder. Something that Akira had never confessed was that he had lustful thoughts about his teammate. How could he not? Not when On was so stunning, even and sometimes as normal as school uniform. At night, as he was lying in bed, his mind would often go to Anne and her skimpy outfit. Her sexy image plaguing her dreams when he wasn't called into the velvet room. But despite knowing just what to say at the right moment, Akira let his hormones do the talking before he realized it. Yo,
Oh,
Akira has
shit.
hormones.
He does. He's a teenager.
You look.
Oh my god.
Your turn.
On blinked. The end. On blinked.
The end.
She was used to hearing about how hot she was from her other classmates and Ryuji. But Akira had always been so reversed that it was shocking for him to make a comment on it. And then her eyes glanced down. Damn. The pitched tent in the teen's pants. The pitched tent in the teen's pants made On's eyebrow raise. You must really like my outfit, God.
For real?
For real? Her eyes stared at the bulge. She felt her heart quicken its pace. Your clothes got a big bulge. I wonder how big you really is. Anna has done her best to curb her sexual urges. But she always found herself attracted to Akira. Her, the only one of the group who knew of her crust towards towards their friend, told her to wait until the right time to make a move. If it wasn't the right moment, On didn't know what was, calming the butterflies at her stomach. On put her hand on his thigh. You know what, Akira? She said, leaning forward. Till Akira could feel the heat of her breath on his ear. I never did thank you for saving me that day. Akira could feel his heart race as On's hand went up his thigh towards his growing bulge.
On!
He started not sure where this was going, like he really didn't know. Like On, he realized they had the perfect opportunity, and could see that On had feelings in the same way he had, if the look in her eyes was anything to go by.
Are you sure?
He asked, knowing they were both about to go past the point of no return. This is it.
This is it. Persona!
I'll just add this.
I'll just add this. Indeed. Oh wait, that's you saying.
Here, you can read it. Oh, I'll read it for a while.
It's still...
Oh, wait. Yes!
The blonde whispered before pulling Akira into the bruising kiss. This will taste good.
Joker?
Big kiss I give. Funny joke. Shut up. I'm trying to fucking read a fanfic, you fucking douchebags.
Oh my goodness.
They're just shooting fireworks. I'm gonna shoot a firework up their butthole. Anyway, bulges, blah blah blah. She moaned
Moaning.
She moaned as her tongue meddled with Akira's. She mentally squealed as Akira pulled her into his arms. Their tongues become messy as Anne's bosom, butt cheeks pressed against his chest.
Oh.
What is a bosom?
I thought it was an ass. But
That's what I thought too.
apparently
Oh, boobs.
it's probably... I was using it wrong this entire time.
Was amazed at how good of a kisser Akira was, melting his warm lips as his tongue explored her mouth.
Yeah, he had a million years to practice with all the fucking harem bitches.
Yo, how many playthroughs was this?
I know, right? what kind of confidant is this?
Yo, An continued to French Akira while her hands went to his friend's suit. Each button that An undid let her see more and more. Oh shit, I skipped something.
Gonna say, yeah, you skipped the paragraph.
Oh, wait, yeah. Akira slid his hand into An's and squeezed tenderly in response to Anne's lips wrapping around his tongue. Pulling away, he removed his mask and placed it on top of An's before he went back for seconds. An ran her hands through Akira's messy black hair as her tongue teased his lips, begging for entrance. Akira leaned back to the bench and lay down on his back, letting the sexy An lay on top of him. His hands started to caress her sexy body because he said sexy twice, so you know it's good. You know it's gonna get good. Shit.
You know what we're in for. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. This is it.
This is it.
This is certainly unexpected.
Fuck. Fucker. I let my wetness get the best of me.
Fucking soaked now.
Sorry. Only because they said the word sexy.
Ravage them.
Ravage them. His hands started to caress her sexy body, feeling the curves beneath the red latex. An continued to French Akira while her hands went to her friend's suit. Every button that An undid let her see more and more of his toned body. Sitting up and straddling his stomach, An pulled off her pink gloves, parting his jacket and shirt. An stared heatedly at Akira's naked chest. She knew that he and Ryuji wouldn't... Wait, what? She knew that he and Ryuji would hit up the gym after school, so she was pleased to see that it paid off. Well, I guess that makes sense. While he wasn't built like a pro bodybuilder, his slim, toned body did make An's thoughts go into a dirty alley. You rotten bitch.
You rotten rascal, you.
You fucking horny motherfucker.
Horny jail, horny jail.
Go to horny jail. Purring in a very cat-like manner, the blonde leaned down and started to lick Akira's chest. Akira's closed his eyes and embraced the sensual pleasure his friend is giving him. His friend, not his girlfriend, just his friend. His hands clutched at her shoulders as she went lower to lick his abs. On, he muttered. Fuck.
Please lick my abs.
Yo, can you lick my nipple while you're at it?
Can you suck my nipple on?
Can you suck my nipples? Hearing her friend moan her name lit a fire in on. She reacted down and palmed the 10 in Akira's pants while dragging her tongue down his chest until she reached his lips again.
Akira!
She whispered before kissing him. Loving the taste of his mouth.
I want you.
No, you don't. I have like 30 other confidants on me right now. You know, like,
Kawakami's been waiting for this.
Yeah, also, Kawakami, like, owes me a back massage, too, so...
She owes him a dick massage. I mean...
back massage. I'm definitely not cheating on you, man.
Yeah.
As she said as she pulled away, savoring the taste of his lips. Sitting up, she took a hold of his right hand and guided it to the zipper of the catsuit just below her cleavage.
Take it off.
She pleaded. She couldn't have done it herself. She could have done it herself, but the idea of Akira stripping her felt sexier. Akira's fingers hooked the ring attached to the zipper and pulled it slowly, dragging out the moment, the slow, almost,
Methodical? Yeah,
methodical sound of the zipper being pulled down echoed like thunder across an empty train station. When he reached the bottom, he let go and sat up. As he did, he shrugged out his top, letting his shirt and coat pass him, fall to the ground, removing his gloves. He held on in his lap and kissed her tenderly once more while his hands clutched the sides of her revealed outfit.
Oh my god, I want to read this one.
Okay, you do that.
On sticky, sweaty body made the act of removing the suit all the more sensual. The latex gliding off her soft skin as Akira pulled it away. The suit was pooling at her waist. His eyes immediately stared down at On's cleavage. Even though On's suit didn't leave much to the imagination, they were still wonderful to behold. His hands ran up her sides while he started to kiss her again, attacking her neck with light kisses.
So like he like used Koga and just like Koga, and like she's fucking dead, and she's like on the floor, it's like
fucking neck.
Just like go, Kaguya Pikiro.
He's like, good thing I saved
Shining Arrow. And she's dead. Well,
good
shit.
thing I saved before this.
It's a good thing. Ah, fuck my foot.
You okay?
My Hydro Flask fell on my foot. It was freaking heavy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's filled with water. So.
Yeah, not only that, but it's literally metal.
Mm-hmm. The metal part hit it.
You know what On moaned? She moaned.
She moaned like this. Can I do the moans like that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot more interesting.
Moaned On, who bit down on her lower lip. Akira's hands were so soft and gentle.
Put your hand on my waist, why don't you?
You're turning me on. She was becoming putty in them. She let out another gasp. When his hands firmly cupped them, gently fondling her tits.
Grab them right there, big boy.
She could feel something hard pressing against her ass, and rolled her hips, giggling at the lustful moan Akira gave. His hands gripped her round ass. She continued rolling her hips, the two moaning in unison.
Funny joke. Oh shit, my dad's home.
Alright, well, before she tilted his head up, slamming her lips against his, sliding off his lap, the half naked on between his legs, pulled the zipper down. Kira shifted his hips and allowed On to pull his pants down.
Oh shit, that's some saucy shit.
I know the pants are off now. There's no going back. It's the point of no return.
This is it.
This is this is where the story definitely takes a turn.
Definitely.
Oh wait, that's a different line. Kicking out of shoes, sit up on the bench naked, on stairs. Akira's manhood.
It's manhood.
It's manhood. Spot on her suit covering her pussy getting stained.
Oh shit.
As arousal grew. Akira was bigger than she expected. She breathed, her mask nearing it. Or her face nearing it, shit.
Damn.
Shivers ran down the boy's spine as her hot breath touched his cock. Remember what she saw in the few porn videos she'd watched? She gripped Akira's cock with her soft hand, ran up and down his shaft. Does that feel good?
No.
Please stop. It fucking is. Haru's better.
Left-handed. Yeah.
This is what it felt like, you fucking bleeding.
Yeah. The black-haired boy nodded. His pulse quickened as he revealed in the feel of her hand. Her hand was as smooth and soft as velvet. On's hand jaw felt sublime to Akira. His head tilted back, his hand running through her blonde hair gently, chorusing on her. Don't know what that means, but it's a word, I guess. Getting bolder, she lowered her head and licked the head of his cock, humming at the taste of his man meat.
Wow, it's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
So hot.
The anxious girl thought, her hands stroking him faster. On, don't stop. Don't. On continued licking the head, savoring the taste of his cock. Her free hand reached over and cupped his sack.
It's if they cup the sack, you know they're fucking feisty one.
Yo, but which sack?
Exactly, just a sack. Oh shit.
Did she really transfer into my thing?
How
does that work?
Getting wet over here, man.
Let's go back upstairs.
Alright.
The basement's flooded.
Yeah, the basement's full. Oh shit, he's in on it now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
God damn it, I was gonna leave. Fuck it, let's just go to Town Square to read the rest of this.
Let's let them all experience this.
Did you do this?
No, I did not do this.
Well, this will be a lot more interesting now. My fellow brethrens.
It is time. You must listen.
You must listen to the story of that
They're
weird.
also interested. They're like, oh, story time? I cannot wait to hear what the chief has to tell us.
Unable
Even brought the
to.
children.
Unable to hold back, Akira pushed her head down and shoved his cock in her mouth. He immediately regretted what he did and let go of her head, but Anne just kept talking or taking him in. Wait, but Anne simply into her mouth. Engrossed by his hot taste, her tongue smeared with his pre-cum. Unknowns. Oh, they're all listening. Oh shit.
They are. They're
Well,
all fucking jacking it.
Amo with her mouth stuffed with cock. Her head bobbled up and down and her hands cupped his balls, fondling them tenderly. I would always make a ball sack joke, but I can't think of one right now.
Can't think of one because it's just too hot.
This is too hot for YouTube.
This is way too hot. This is just like, man, oh my god, sex is real.
The naked Akira felt the ecstasy take over. Thanks to sharing his room with Morgan, he hardly had the opportunity to relieve his urges. His pent-up lust finally reached its climax, and he pushed his friend's head down until his cock reached the back of her throat before unloading inside. Jesus fucking Christ.
The next line is fucking hilarious. It's just, oncoming! Not I'm coming, he's just oncoming!
On!
It would be great if cum was red. I mean white instead of red.
Jesus Christ. No, it's... Wait, hold on.
Nice. Is that Joker?
That's Joker's.
This is it.
This is it. He grunted while stuffing her face with cum. She could barely breathe, but even so, she loved every second of it. She swallowed his thick treat, her mind growing hazy from its too hot gooey taste. Her mind's growing hazy from its too hot gooey taste before he finally let go of her head. Pulling up, she swallowed the cum still in her mouth and sighed in ecstasy as the last few words shot from Akira's hot sprayed all over as the last few shots from Akira's hot sprayed all over her chest, covering her sweat-covered tits in white cum.
So hot.
This is getting too hot for YouTube.
I know, this is like... YouTube, can't handle this.
It's like
They're
YouTube,
gonna
but
ban you.
oh no.
I don't know. I'm so worried.
Oh yeah. So hot, she purred. She put her hands on her chest and started to smear the gum onto her skin. The naughtiness excited her.
That was so hot.
That was nice cock, bro. Ready for a round two? Akira asked, his cock not having softened at all. Oh shit, oh shit.
This is the all-out attack.
Yo, this is his all-out attack. Yo, this is his all-out attack, oh shit.
Yo, wiping the cum off her face. On grin stood up.
You bet.
You bet,
Turned around
buddy
and
old
walked
pal.
over to the other side of the small rest station. Pressing herself against the glass, sticking her ass out, she wiggled her booty in front of her friend.
Come tame this kitty, Akira.
She begged
Jesus.
lustfully. I know, right? Jesus Christ. Chill on. Grinning, Akira stood up and walked over to An. He grabbed the suit hanging down her waist and slowly pulled it down, exposing her lower half to him. He was amused that An didn't have any panties. He saw her dripping with snatch. Apparently her metaverse outfit removed her underwear. Her body was glistening with sweat, making her look stunning to the horny Akira. When she stepped out of the outfit, he tossed it over her to the glass. their naked bodies sticking together. He rubbed her wet entrance with his cock, his hands spreading her legs.
On.
He whispered, and his hot breath teasing her ear. She moaned. On. She moaned his name. He took it as a sign of confirmation and pushed it into her. Oh!
No, you had to say it like this. Oh shit.
Oh, that's it? Is it in yet? Jackie, you can put it in now. No, this is my allowed attack.
It's time for your dick flattening.
Yes, honey.
Clap, clap, clap.
Oh! On gas. Wrong hole.
So what you said?
No.
Oh, that's like wrong hole. Oh shit.
As her pussy was stretched by Akira's cock. When he reached her barrier, he gave a sharp thrust, making An shake with a sharp pain. Though it was pain, Akira's slow, strong thrusts helped her move past it to the ecstasy that lay beneath. Pinned between the glass and Akira, all she could do was bask in the feeling of his cock pumping in and out of her pussy, hitting spots she didn't even know she had.
Swept drew down Akira's back as he clutched An's hips, pounding away at her pussy. Damn, he feels so good, he panted as he started to fuck her faster. Taking a step back, he pulled himself away from An's curvy body and bent her over, letting him have more room to move. Holding her hips tightly, Akira pounded away at her pussy. Her name, his mantra, as he became more mesmerized by every facet of her body, exotic body. The soft, wet feel of her claimed womanhood gripping his cock. The sound of her ass as her hips slapped against her round, plump cheeks. I don't know how long it can take. I don't want to trade with you, douchebag.
That sheep is in my way.
Yeah, you know those torture chambers for sheep where they like put like the end rod inside the butthole?
What?
There's this contraption where you put a sheep inside like a boat.
Oh, yeah, the sheep fucking machine.
We'll make that later.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, but that guy on the wall, he's fucking a chicken, look.
Oh my god, he's going at it.
Man, nut. Anyway, after my large nut, the way her booty shook with each thrust of his hips, the constant moans echoing across the empty train station from her lips, all made Akira throw caution to the wind and compelled him to fuck her senselessly. An's nails scratched the glass as she struggled to keep herself upward. She never knew sex could feel so good.
Ah! Yeah!
Ah! She started to buck into Akira's thrust, her breast swaying wildly. When she looked up, she saw her reflections in the glass and couldn't believe what she was seeing. Oh god, I feel...
Making such a dirty face of such a dirty whore!
I feel like a dirty slut. Look, they're all looking at me.
They're all looking at us. They're all jerking it. You can hear them moaning.
They're frocking with gash. That's a Game Grumps reference.
Oh yeah.
They're just gagging for it, frocking at the gash. Oh, right here. She thought when she saw her debauched face in the reflection, just the sight of it turns on and even more. Akira Toriyama, oh my god.
That's what I was gonna say too.
She pleaded, she pleaded, her ears ringing with the
Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, give me your Dragon Balls.
She pleaded.
Her ears ringing with the fapping sound of his hips smacking her ass. More.
Fuck me more.
More. Fuck me more.
Please, like, actually, because I can't feel a joke here. Like, please.
It's like a ghost. It's like yesterday's video. The girl was
just had schizophrenia. She imagined the whole thing.
Shit. The girl was disappointed when Akira suddenly pulled out of her. However, she soon found herself turned around and lifted up and pressed against a glass wall again. She was overjoyed as Akira slid his manhood back into her pussy, her walls welcoming him back inside of her. Her arms and legs wrapped around his thin body while she glued her hips against his. She dug her nails into the heels of his back.
Jesus Christ.
As he hit her sweet spot, making her head go crazy. Throwing her head back, she cried out in the sheer ecstasy, her nipples rubbing against his chest. Oh god, Akira, I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. I'm going to come. I came. I'm come.
You are going to make me jizz myself.
Akira, please. You are making me orgasm.
Orgasm.
Is this what the kids refer to as a orgasm?
Is this for real?
Ryuji just comes in. For real?
Joker, let me get some of that.
Yo, what was the thing? Baton pass. Yo, Joker, let me hit that.
Baton. That was good. Fucking baton pass with it. Fucking. Alright, my turn.
Alright, Captain Kidd! Jesus Christ.
Allow me.
Allow me. Grunting, Akira pounded On's pussy with all his strength. He was honestly amazed at the glass On was pressed into held from how her body banged against it with each thrust. His balls swelled. His balls disintegrated. His balls disintegrated with each nut. On was disappointed. Akira's dick disappeared, never to be seen ever again. His balls swelled as he felt the pleasure inside him reaching its breaking point again. Me too, he groaned. I gotta get into character, Nathan.
Yeah. Okay, Reginald.
It's hard for you to get character because you're not a female.
I can be anything you want.
I can be anything you want me to be. I'm Koopa.
I was Koopa. I'll make a great on.
His balls swelled. Oh yeah, I felt that. He licked the side of her neck, tasting her sweaty neck before he felt the hot rush start to shoot through his cock. On, I'm coming. He shouted before he.
On, coming again.
Oh shit!
He didn't say I'm coming. He said on, coming.
Oh, he shouted before he released it inside her. On screamed as she orgasmed. The dark train station turning white as she reached pure bliss. As Akira's cock exploded inside her, her pussy tightened around him. It gushed her silvery love juice all over his balls and thighs. The ground becoming more stained beneath them. She shook like a leaf in the wind as her pussy became flooded with hot, white cum, her womb filling to the brim. She didn't even care about the consequences afterwards. All she wanted right now was to bask in Akira's warmth. His cock is still inside down. Akira carried her over to the bench and sat down. His lips never left hers. He caressed her sexy body while he felt the erotic cocktail juices drip down his balls and plunged her cunt. When they pulled away, he smirked. You know, it'll probably be a while before the others make it here. On grinned.
Then what are we waiting for?
Meanwhile,
who are the other characters?
unbeknownst for the fornicating An and Akira, 6 heads poking around the corner and watching them, each of their faces burning red. The rest of the Phantom Thieves have managed to make it back to the upper level and avoid the Reaper. I kind of forgot we were reading a fanfic.
I did too.
And I kind of forgot.
Crazy hotness.
They came up to An and Akira's level, only to find the naked pair fucking like animals. Ryuichi had a massive grin on his face. That's my man.
My man.
Yo.
But
Switch
not
out.
bad.
He said with a big hushed whoop. Makoto turned away, knowing how wrong this was. Do they have to do it? Do they have to do that here? She whispered, embarrassed at having to walk in on this sight. Still. You actually you do Yusuke.
The beauty of intercourse is quite something.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Yusuke noted, his artistic eye allowing him to see this without feeling too embarrassed. Oh my, An looks like she's really happy, Haru noted, trying to hide her face behind her hands but peeking behind her fingers. Morgana bristled in anger.
Damn it, Joker! How dare you defile Lady An? She was my bitch! Mine!
He made a mental note to keep Akira awake all night later on. Futaba blushed while recording the debauchery with her high-tech goggles. Ooh! This is gonna be prime blackmail material. Regarding how they felt, the 6 continued to watch the 2 fuck, not wanting to ruin their romance. The end.
What a bunch of fucking lads just letting him go at it.
Yo, that's what true friends do.
I know, it's like, wow, that's like, my man.
My man. Oh shit, forgot. I'll give this 3 nuts out of 10. 1,
I was
2.
gonna say, how many comes are we gonna get this?
How many comes? It's a
How many love juices?
A couple of love juices here, and there, just
I
everywhere.
gotta say, that was a 4 out of 10 love juice for me.
That was actually pretty cool. Okay.
I know, they said it was their first time doing a fanfic. That was like surprising, man. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew what fornicating means.
Totally.
Like the word fornicate.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Are we gonna go for the number 4, Persona 4?
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna go check something real quick. Oh shit, that's the
He checked it.
I checked it. So how long? It's been an hour now.
Yeah, it has been an hour. My broadcast actually has a decent amount of viewers.
How many?
It's 5 now, but it was 7 earlier. I don't even know any of those people, but like, I'm glad they're here, because I'm glad they're getting to hear such beauty.
I'm texting my girlfriend, I'm live right now.
I don't know if she'll want to hear this.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah, tell her.
Wink.
Totally not an OnlyFans.
It's definitely not my. What?
This Persona 4 one is fucking long.
For real?
Let's do it anyway. Oh, never mind. It's not that long. It's just a lot of like small sentences spaced out instead of like long paragraphs. Okay, never mind. It gets pretty long later on.
It's like 30,000 pages. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
She was asking me, what do you mean? Well, let's just say this story. Let's just say this story is like 365 days.
Yeah.
Anyway, hold up. Should we just do another clip afterwards? Do you want to make another clip so this one can like finish, and then I can just post another one?
Oh, so like
Another episode.
this is episode 1, then episode 2 right after.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
All right.
I'll keep mine going though, just cause like, yeah, it's cool.
Alright guys, this is gonna be part 1, and part 2 will be out also in a little bit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in 5 probably minutes. Oh!